Back on the Charles River, and again, we'll join in progress the women's varsity 4B between Radcliffe, Cornell, and Princeton. Running you through the lineups, and we'll start with Radcliffe. Jenny Lee is the coxswain. Maeve Hofstedt in seat 4. Catherine Joyce in seat 3. Sarah Tisdall in seat 2. And the bow is run by Kathleen Malik. We'll run you through the lineups for Princeton. In varsity 4B, Kristen Albrecht, the junior, is the coxswain. Bridget Jakes, the senior, is the stroke. Erin Gray, freshman, in seat 3. Anik Nyman, a freshman, in seat 2. The bow is Amanda Coolene for Cornell. At varsity 4B, the Big Red send out Madeline Goldberg, the coxswain, a junior. Katie Schroeder, a freshman, is the stroke. Freshman Taylor Lust is in seat 3. Senior Forrest Barker in seat 2. And Alex Uzo, the bow, in seat 1. Impressively, we've basically gotten back on schedule, even with about that 10-minute delay before the women's first varsity race when the conditions were just crazy. And right now it looks like Radcliffe may be out in front. Radcliffe ahead of Princeton and then Cornell in this varsity 4B. It would be the first win of the day for Radcliffe if they can finish off Princeton and Cornell.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving pretty well, and we're in the part where the conditions get a little bit better, and we've seen all the crews get a little smoother and faster, but it looks like Radcliffe's up pretty big.
Yeah, Princeton had wins at 1V, 2V, and V4A, but Radcliffe has open water back to both Princeton and Cornell at V4B.
This 4 looks pretty good, pretty long.
And remember, the 4s are a big part of women's rowing. Once you get to the Ivy League championship and then the NCAA championship, where you have those points that you can win in the overall team race. So if you can have a good varsity 4 boat or a good varsity 4B boat, can be really important to building your team up the standings come those championship events.
Yeah, this 4 looks quite good. Look at him move.
And stroked by Maeve Hofstedt, and up by 2 to 3 lengths over Cornell and Princeton, who are neck and neck for the second place spot.
Yeah, and we got Cornell in here doing some damage. Look at that. You know what it is? This is the first 4 that doesn't have an MPOCer from Princeton.
Okay.
Could be it.
Riding the Vespoli instead.
No comment on their budget.
Big lead for Radcliffe ahead of Princeton, who's now in second, and Cornell in third.
Yeah, Radcliffe just trying to take this home and survive.
Yeah, Radcliffe built that big lead early, and now inside the final 500 meters, Radcliffe up by a couple of lengths over Princeton, who has a slight lead on Cornell. Radcliffe looking for its first win of the day. This will give them something to be really happy about back in the boathouse if they can take Princeton down.
Cornell pushing through here too on Princeton.
Radcliffe still leads, then Princeton, then Cornell.
What do you think? What do you say here, Cornell?
Cornell looking to not finish third for the first time today. They're close to Princeton, but not quite there, as Radcliffe is heading down toward the finishing line.
We're calling it third, not last.
It is still third. It's correct either way. I'm trying to be diplomatic about it here.
I completely agree. No, it looks like they're still pushing through.
Radcliffe heading for the flag.
This is going to be tight with Cornell and Princeton.
Radcliffe ahead of Princeton, then it's Cornell. And Radcliffe has taken it home.
I don't know. I don't know who got that.
Yeah, Cornell and Princeton too close to call for second, so we'll wait for the official results. But Radcliffe gets its first win of the day, a big win at the varsity 4B level. All that's left on the women's side is third varsity. All that's left on the men's side is fifth varsity, and we'll bring that to you next here on the Ivy League Digital Network.